everybody, and welcome to Video and Arcade Top 10. This is a strange and true pet tale to tell you. Who's got dogs out there? Put your hands up. Yes, you, and you. How are dogs like cars, you ask? Well, one day they soon may both have to have big license plates on them. Litter officials in Frankfurt, Germany are tired of owners who forget to clean up their doggies' doo-doos. So they plan on making dogs wear large identification plates like license plates around their necks. That way, passers-by who spot non-scooping dog owners can jot down the dog's license plate number and contact the police. Then the police can trace the lazy dog owners and find them for failing to scooper their dog. All right, gamers, are you ready to dog it out in the video game and action music world, or maybe movie mania? Then you have come to the right place.
It's going to be a great show, so make sure you've got that pen and paper ready to write down any info that would help your playing time.
And don't forget, free CDs, movie rentals, cool video games could be yours on today's big show.
Now, you're never going to find another place on Earth where prize winning is easier, so forget about your homework and think about this. Which world-famous artist had an arresting personality? Constable. Get it?
I get it. Now it's time to check in with the rest of our crew and see if we all get it. The amazing V&A crew, what else do you have in store for us today?
Hey, this is Nikki, and make sure you stick around because coming up I'll have tips and updates for two very awesome titles, WWE Road to WrestleMania and NHL Hits.
And I'm Melissa, and today in Music and Movies we'll be spinning a track from Wave and checking out a clip from the movie George of the Jungle 2.
All right, it's time to enter the game action arena. Coming up, we're going to have your spidey senses turned to the max with Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace, and then off to the topsy-turvy Nickelodeon world in Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy.
Are you ready to scale buildings and fight crime in Spider-Man's Mysterio's Menace? Well, then you're just a phone call away. Leah, please introduce me to our 4 players today.
I've got 4 great players for you today. First up, we have Bridget. Second on the games team today, we have Mitchell. Player number 3 today is also Mitchell. And our 4th and final player for the day is Rory.
All right, our players look pumped and ready to go. Here's how the game's going to work today. The player who has reached the highest level is going to be our winner. If it's a tie, then the player with the most lives left wins. And all of our contestants will be taking home a prize, but only one's going to be cleaning up, and it's our first place prize winner who's going to be lucky enough to take home a prize from our video game library. Players, are you ready? Let's do it. Turn around, start your games. We got great prizes going home with you today. Our winner will get a copy of a great game from our video game library. And new from Timex, our winner's also going to be scoring and taking home a sports quartz analog watch featuring Timex Indiglo Nightlight Quick Date feature durable fast trap straps, or they'll be getting the Timex New Sport digital watch, which comes fully loaded with Timex Indiglo Nightlight stopwatch, alarm, timer, durable fast trap straps, and shows the month, day, and date. It's all compliments of our friends at Timex. Life is ticking. Our lucky second place contestant takes home 2 dinner theater gift certificates, compliments of Medieval Times, the most exciting live entertainment around. And our 3rd and 4th place players will be strolling out of here with Fudge-A-Mania. It's a book by Judy Blume. Peter, Sheila, and of course Fudge are back. And Peter once again finds himself trapped in Fudgeland. It's a fast-paced, funny novel with colorful antics that will infect kids with giggles and make reading a treat. Compliments of our friends at Penguin Books. And if you live in the Toronto area and you want to be on this show, send us an email. Drop us a line at videoandarcade@reotv.com. Make sure to include your full name, your phone number, and your age. And the next call you get just might be from us. All right, my spidey senses are tingling. Let's find out what's happening in the wild world of video games. And welcome to Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace, where a casual telephone call with Mary Jane is the beginning of a new adventure for Spider-Man, also known as Peter Parker.
3 seemingly unrelated incidents require the superhero's attention in different parts of the city. Rhino is pulling off a heist at the docks, Hammerhead is fighting it out with some goons downtown,
and Big Wheel is smashing up a factory. It's going to be a long night for our little web slinger, and he'll need some sweet moves to take down the gangsters.
like the aerial moves, the spin kick, flying kick, or dive kick. To perform the spin kick, you must be airborne. Just press the B button and the hand controller in the upward motion while swinging out, and look out, Tarzan.
The flying kick involves pressing only the B button, and the dive kick requires holding down on the hand controller while pressing the B button while in the air or swinging.
Now, you probably figured out that when you begin your adventure, you will have 3 areas of the city that you can investigate.
You've got to pick the level that will be the biggest challenge or the easiest to complete, depending on which you prefer. There are 3 difficulty levels to choose from. There's easy, normal, or superhero.
In easy mode, you will start the game with 5 lives and a full supply of web fluid. On-screen tips will provide information about power-ups, and enemies will be easier to defeat.
In normal mode, you will start the game with 3 lives and 3 web fluid cartridges. Now, there are no on-screen tips for power-ups, and all enemies will have to be standard the standard difficulty level.
In superhero mode, you will experience the ultimate challenge. You will start with 2 lives and 1 web fluid cartridge. Enemies will be very difficult to defeat.
Now, aside from Spidey's amazing aerial kicks, you'll also be really impressed with his incredible dexterity and strength. His abilities to wall crawl, spider sense, and shoot webs. We'll tell you more in a flash, but right now it's time to weave a web into Nikki's court for the V&A Tip of the Week.
In WWE Wrestle Road to Mania 18, you can choose everything from hardcore match moves, mat attacks, cage match duels, and grapples to grovel. One of my favorite competitions is the Gauntlet. Based on the greatest spectacles ever created, the Gauntlet mode mirrors the Royal Rumble with one main difference. Face 14 opponents in a row, one at a time. As you eliminate each opponent, another superstar will place them until you've defeated all of the stars. You can choose the time limit and the number of opponents before beginning a Gauntlet match. And one more highlight, you can create your very own pay-per-view event with up to 8 different matches. From a triple threat to an all-out cage match, you can build card match by match, superstar by superstar. Choose where your event will take place, then select Decision to view the Make Match screen. Highlight your matches and rules to complete your event and press the A button to confirm. Well, guys, that's it for me today. Now let's mosey on back to Nick and Leah for some exciting game action.
Yeah, it's us. We're back with Spider-Man's Mysterio's Menace, where Spidey is one of New York's sworn guardians. So when Mysterio's sinister plans start to unfold, Spidey can't help being caught in the middle of it all.
And of course, with Mysterio's dreaded special effects wizardry, Spidey has his work cut out for him. Mysterio has decided to once again prove to the world that he is the undisputed master of illusion.
And there's Max, known as Scorpion, stuck in a suit that makes him a deadly weapon, uses his power for evil. Now, Hammerhead is one of the big mobster bosses of New York City. He's a formidable fighter that can knock most people out with his powerful adamantium-skulled headbutts.
Big Wheel, on the other hand, is a product of the evil scientific mind of Jason Wheel. He's a one-wheeled tank army.
And check out Rhino's powerful charge attack can deal enough damage to crush a car and must be avoided if Spidey is to defeat him.
Electro is able to manipulate, project, and shape electrical discharges. Electro can take down even the hardiest of heroes, and these guys are simply the boss lords. There are still plenty of evil minions to deal with.
Oh yeah, don't forget there are ninjas, masked goons, chemical workers, you've got your evil workers, your skeletons, your clowns, your mobsters. What a crime network, and what is it without a strong thug?
Now Spidey will need power-ups to stay alive. Look for armor, blue and green. Green armor will give Spidey 1/3 of a bar of armor, and blue will give him a full bar. When Spidey is wearing armor, enemy hits will deplete only his armor, not his health.
Now try to pick up first aid kits too. Smaller Red Cross packages fill 1/4 of Spidey's health bar. Full-size ones completely fill his health bar, and grab any web cartridge refills along the way. You're going to need them. Right now, we're going to check in with Melissa and see what's happening in the crazy world of music.
There's been a lot of press and excitement surrounding boy bands. Good looks, charm, talent, and sweet to listen to. Catch this wave as you think it over. I've got a free CD courtesy of Sony Entertainment if you can write in with the correct answer to this question. Name the title of the song we just featured by Wave. Send your answers on a postcard to Video and Arcade Top 10, Care of Music, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1B2. Hey Eve from Quebec, you've just won a CD for knowing that Ace of Base sings Cruel Summer. All right, time to do that commercial thing, but coming up we'll find out how our players are doing, so stick around, we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Video and Arcade Top 10. It is time to head over to Leah and find out who's our big round one champ.
Each contestant today will be taking home a prize, but today's first place goes to player number 4, Rory. Congratulations, you're going to take home a copy of the game from our video game library. Nice job. Let's take you over the top 10 bonus wall to win some more great prizes.
Here we go. The ball's inside this here prize tube bar. Your ticket to the bonus prize. The number on the ball matches the prize on the wall. All the glory goes to Rory. Dude, put that blindfold on. Cover your eyes. The red bonus ball is going in. If you get the red bonus ball, you get to pick anything you want on the wall. Take it home. Call it yours. Blindfold is on. Reach in there and pick a winner, buddy. And Rory is digging and digging. Take the blindfold off, buddy. You have pulled out number 2. Tell him what he's won.
You've won either Bulkhead, Scorponok, or Landmine, the amazing Transformers Energon. Compliments of our friends at Hasbro.
Nice going, buddy. That's how you do it. An amazing competitor right here and a round 1 champ. Congratulations, Rory, and back to you, Leah.
Thanks to all our contestants for playing Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace. Now let's check in with Nikki. She's got this week's V&A update.
Welcome to this week's update on NHL Hits, where winning the Stanley Cup deposits 4,000 credits into your bank. The bank also holds the credits that you accumulate by winning exhibition and championship mode games. The bank starts out with 0 credits, but additional credits are awarded for winning games and answering trivia questions correctly. Credits earned by all players are pooled in the game bank, where there is no separate bank for individual players, whether they're a registered user or if they play anonymously. Credits in the bank may be used to purchase or unlock items in the hockey shop. These items include historical jerseys, fantasy stadiums, fantasy heads, fantasy teams, and are rewards designed to add color to the game and enhance its replay value. Well, guys, I hope that helps you a little. Now it's back over to Nick and Leah for our second half of the show.
You want game action? We got you game action right here. We're talking helter-skelter, upside-down, topsy-turvy, Nickelodeon time. Everything is in disarray in Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy. Leah, who's going to help us straighten out our colossal confusion today.
The first player trying to help us out today is Manaz. Next up on our show, we have Fabiha as our second player. Our third player for the day is Joey. And our fourth and final contestant for the day is Scott.
All right, our players look ready to go. Here's how the game's going to go down. The player who has beaten the most levels is going to be the winner. If it's a tie, then the player with the most points in that level wins. Each contestant will be taking home a prize, but only one will be cleaning up, and that's our first place prize winner. That's going to be lucky enough to take home a prize from our video game library. Players, are you ready? Turn around. Go for it. Start your games. Let's take a look at some of the cool prizes going home with you today. Our winner gets a copy of one of the great games from our video game library. And new from Timex, our winner will be taking home either a Sports Courts analog watch featuring Timex Indiglo Nightlight, quick date feature, durable fast strap straps, or the Timex New Sport digital watch, which comes fully loaded with Timex Indiglo Nightlight, stopwatch, alarm, and timer, durable fast strap straps, and shows the month, day, and date compliments of our friends at Timex. Life is ticking. Our lucky second place contestant takes home 2 dinner theater gift certificates, compliments of Medieval Times, the most exciting live entertainment around. Our third and fourth place players will be walking out of here with a copy of Fudge-a-Mania by Judy Blume. Oh yeah, they're back. Peter, Sheila, and of course Fudge are back. Peter once again finds himself trapped in Fudgeland. This fast-paced, funny novel has got colorful antics that will infect kids with giggles and fun and make reading a real treat. Compliments of our friends at Penguin Books. And if you live in the Toronto area and you want to be on our show, drop us a line right here, video and arcade at reotv.com. Now make sure to include your full name, your phone number, and your age, and the next call you get just might be from us. Now it's time to jump into some crazy game action. Welcome to Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy. It's the Nickelodeon worlds are in trouble. Characters have been misplaced, bamboozled, lost, tossed, jostled from the different Nickelodeon worlds.
And Jimmy Neutron needs your help to sort out the confusion, eliminate the delusion, and get things back on track.
That's what I was going to say. With the help of Nickelodeon's all-star characters, it's up to you to help Jimmy investigate, explore, decipher, conclude, and just plain old figure out what's going on and put a stop to all this mayhem.
It's like a science experiment, you see. Observations, materials, predictions, hypotheses, conclusions. So who better than the Neutron genius to skillfully implement any plan of attack into action?
Once you choose a main game, you'll have to select the world that you wish to visit and the character that you wish to play as. Each of the characters is rated for their jumping power.
They are also rated for walking speed, endurance, and flash gauge, charging speed. You see, they all have cameras to snap away with on their freeze frame frenzy.
Now, this isn't any paparazzi competition. You're not trying to catch our friends in compromising positions or embarrassing moments or just plain looking foolish. You're not even on a memento keepsake journey of jubilation.
This is far more serious. Your picture snapping recording mission will help you return all misplaced characters back to their rightful home and put the world's order on a straight and narrow path.
Finding our lost, dislocated, forsaken, forlorn, and frenzied friends is only one of the 3 objectives through this game. Now, reaching the required goal points is another, and James Isaac Newton I is there to let you know how many points you have to complete a level.
Good thing Head Snoop in charge, Sally Scuttlebutt, set out on the lowdown on Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy before you arrived.
Unfortunately for our gal Sal, she was caught eavesdropping and was escorted to the door. And this recent wave of mischief is spreading throughout all the Nicktoons worlds, as you know.
Even stranger, rumors are circulating that all the Nicktoons are now showing up in places they've never even visited before. As we previously mentioned, not exactly as tourists.
Luckily, Jimmy is always on top of any unusual occurrence and has forged a plan to help gather evidence and get to the bottom of this weird plot. But before we can learn more, let's see what's happening with Melissa. She's got our Jumbo Video movie review.
In George of the Jungle 2, our pal George is worried Ursula might be getting tired of George. Take a peek.
Ursula wondered if she'd ever come first.
I wonder if I'll ever come first.
George, this is Rocky. He's very honored to meet you.
Why do they call him Rocky?
Because when he gets nervous, he does that. George?
2 free movie passes or video game rentals from Jumbo Video could be yours. All you have to do is be the first person to write in with the correct answer to this simple question. Name the title of the movie we just featured. Send your answers on a postcard to Video and Arcade Top 10, care of Movies, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1B2. Hey, Boris Bush from Granby, you've got passes coming to you for knowing that hedgehogs are the animals that star in Over the Hedge. That's all the time I have this week. Now it's back to the fun in Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy.
And welcome back to Nicktoons Freeze Frame Frenzy, where you can play as SpongeBob SquarePants. You got Timmy Turner, Danny Phantom, Otto Rocket, Zim, or Tommy Pickles.
They're all there. Now the game automatically saves unlocked characters and area scores completing an area. The world must be completely finished in order for the game progress to be saved.
When you find misplaced characters, take a picture of them and help send them back to where they're supposed to be. You know that you're successful when they disappear in a puff of smoke.
And to hone all your photographic skills, you have the Boy Genius's latest invention, the Neutrino Cam 4000. Now the R button lets you take pictures.
And the L button is for using your flash and charging it when needed. The A button is for jumping, and the B button is for centering the view to find a specific target.
Now I know what you're thinking. Wow, this is going to be smooth sailing. Except what kind of a game would it be if there weren't sinister, nasty, evil characters at work, determined to leave our friends lost in the trials and tribulations of terrible misfortune?
Yes, my friends, you must bring a stop to all this chaos and mayhem. Now, one thing you'll notice is that you can take pictures of everything from parked cars to fire hydrants.
But just because you can photograph it doesn't mean you'll get points for it. You can view the scores earned by the different characters in the different character worlds by going to score ranking.
You can also view the snapshots you've taken in your freeze frame extravaganza by accessing the photo album. Try to collect everything.
And don't forget pickups. The faster shutter allows you to take pictures faster without waiting as long for your camera to recharge in between. This is important because if you photograph something and then it moves, if it's blurry, Jimmy will reject it and you'll have to try to snap it once again. And every paparazzi knows getting a great shot is as much chance as it is skill and luck, all combined into good weather conditions and making sure there are no obstructions in the way. All right, more on pickups at the Turbo Tips, but now it's time to throw this bone over to Nick because it's letter time.
It's letter time. It's letter time. Dear Video and Arcade Top 10, my name is Jonah. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. I love to watch your show. I wish it was on every day, and I love your tips. Please send me one of the games you played on your show. Jonah, I think we can help out. We can send you a game from our incredible video game library. For 7.5 years of watching this show, Jonah, we're going to send you a copy of one of the great games from our library on its way to your home. Keep those postcards and letters coming in. You could be the next big winner right here on Video and Arcade Top 10. And don't forget to check out our website. It's online, videoandarcade.com. Get all the contest rules on how you can become an exclusive Cyber Gaming Revolution member right there, videoandarcade.com, the ultimate video game site. We're back in a flash, find out who's our big round 2 champ. So stick around, lots more fun and prizes coming at you. It is It's Turbo Tips time. We're dishing out some of the tips on the games we played today. Let's look at Spider-Man Mysterio's Menace. Now, when Spidey heads to Pier 54, you'll have to keep his Spidey senses soaring. The docks are a shady place to begin with, but with Rhino on the run, Spider-Man must use all his web-swinging skills to navigate over water through indoor shipment areas and the tough places. The invincibility spider might be a good thought here. Now, Spider-Man not only makes himself invincible for a short amount of time, but also increases the damage that he does to other enemies. Next, if Spidey heads to Empire Metals Foundry, you'll soon discover this place is full of hazards, from pits of molten metal to automated grinding and crushing mechanisms that require careful timing to get through and around. Spidey will need the thermal suit here. It reduces damage from fire attacks and gives our little Spidey buddy immunity to incineration. Toasted Spideyos would not be good. That's it for your Turbo Tips. Make sure you tune in next week. We'll have more tips for you. Until then, keep practicing to be number one. Hey, if you want to get in on the action, you can find us in the Toronto area. Just give us a call and come join us here in the studio. You get a chance to win some great prizes, and we get to meet you. Have one of your parents call us at area code 416-362-3952 to book your spot today. Here's Leah. She's got the V&A Top 3.
All right, at number 3, we have Donkey Konga for your GameCube. At number 2, FIFA Soccer 06 for Xbox. And first place is taken by Star Wars Battlefront 2 for PlayStation 2. And we've got another sweet cheat for you for NBA 2K6 on Xbox. Go to the code menu and type in NBA 2K6 with no spaces to unlock the NBA 2K6 team. All right, we're going to take a break, but stay tuned. We'll announce our round 2 winner right after this.
Welcome back to Video and Arcade Top 10. Leah, who's our number 1 champ?
Nick, all of our contestants played great, but only one came out on top, and that's player number 3, Joey. Congratulations, you're going to be taking home a copy of one of the great games from our video game library. Nice job. Let's take over the top 10 bonus wall to win some more great prizes.
So easy to win. All you have to do is reach your hand into the prize to pull out a ball that matches a prize on the wall. Joey, my man, please put this blindfold over your eyes. I'll hold on to your hat there. Put that blindfold on. Red bonus ball goes in. You get this one. You get to pick anything off the prize wall. Reach in and pick a winner, buddy. And going down. And Joey has pulled out number 9. Tell him what he's won.
Cowabunga, dude. You've just won a set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles plus a cool Turtles vehicle courtesy of our friends at Spin Master Toys.
Nice going, man. That's the way you do it. Our amazing round 2 winner. And back to you, Leah.
Thanks so much to all of our gamers for playing Nicktoons Freedom's Frenzy today. Now it's back over to you, Nick.
Hey, we want you to be part of our studio audience and have a chance to be a contestant on the show. Drop us a line at Video and Arcade Top 10, care of contestants, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A 1V2. And remember, when you're surfing out on the web, drop by our website, videoandarcade.com, for all the video game action. That's it for another amazing edition of Video and Arcade Top 10. It's the video game show that takes you to the extreme limits of game action. Video and Arcade Top 10 is produced in association with YTV and is made by REO, the Robert S. Reorganization.